Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel, and happy Sunday to you all. It is Mother's Day to all you moms out there who are, moms of, human beings, moms of pets, maybe a mom to a, niece or nephew, whatever the case may be. Happy Mother's Day to you all. I hope you get lots of love and enjoyment out of today, along with a little bit of rest, because sometimes, when we celebrate these holidays, we're ripping and running, going from house to house, and next thing you know, the day's over and you're like, now I need a break from the holiday. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get into our spring theme savings challenges today, and we are going to start off our savings today with our dailies, and we're going to do our roll for your savings goal, which is from Anna Banana Budgets. And this is available in her Ko-Fi. You can access this from her YouTube channel, and in her description box, you'll be able to find her Ko-Fi. So make sure that you're subscribed to her. And if you are brand new to her channel, make sure you let her know that you heard from her from me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to roll for today, which is Sunday. Let's go ahead and see what we're saving with. We are using our yellow, which is a D8. Ooh, this can get spicy. So let's go ahead and see what we're saving. And we're saving $6 today. So let's go ahead and grab $6 here from the side. This does not come out of our money that we're saving with today. This is all side money. So $6 coming in here. Let's go ahead and see what we have in total. So we have 25, 7, and 8, $28 saved so far, and roll for your savings goal. Let's go ahead and mark down our calendar so that I know that I did roll for today, and we saved $6. All righty, there we go. And let's go ahead and move on to our daily this or that. It's a money this or that. That is from wealthywomanfinance.com. And today's toss-up is going to be between give money to a charity or give money to a person. For me, this is super, super easy. I am going to give money to a person. Now, I try to use a lot of discernment, especially this day and age with everything being so expensive, that, you pray and you hope that the person that you're giving money to is going to actually use the money for something good. And if they don't, then they just squander it, and a blessing has been, wasted. So definitely going to rather give money to a person than to a charity. I'm not going to say what I think about charities, but we'll just go with that. So to give money to a person, let's go ahead and add $2 to that. And we have saved $16 in this challenge. I'm going to go ahead and swap this out for a 5. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. I used to do homeless ministry a long time ago, around when the girls were little. I went to a church and we used to do homeless ministry every Saturday. And we would mostly feed them. It's very rare that we would actually give them money, but feed and clothe them, invite them to church. Sometimes we had to go pick them up and take them back to their camp. So yeah, definitely would rather be face-to-face, ministering to a person than to just give to a charity. All right, guys, you let me know what you would pick. Give to a charity or give to a person. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started with our saving challenges today. Let's go ahead and get our binder opened up. And it is stock full of challenges. You usually keep about 18 to 20 challenges in this book at one time. We usually do have a good bit of money to save with every time we come in here. This is one of our bigger savings days, along with our game day binder. So let's go ahead and get some sort quick on our fingers, and then we are going to count up what we are saving with today. Now, keep in mind, we do have like an extra $40-some from yesterday's video, where I didn't stuff all of the cash that I had already budgeted for our yearly, quarterly, and monthly savings challenges. So a lot of times we bring it into this binder. This binder is usually something that I wouldn't pull from until the end of the month, but I did mention in yesterday's video that Gabby is going to the prom this month. So I may be pulling a couple challenges here and there to pay for some things. Her prom ticket was $110. I did tell her that we would split that in half, and now she just needs dress and shoes, and I'll probably end up doing her hair and her makeup. So, or she could actually do her own makeup. She does her own makeup really well. So let's go ahead and see what we are saving with today. We have 20, 40, 60, 81. Here's a 50, so 150. I don't even know why I did that right now. 70, 90, 190, 200, 10, 20, so 220, 30, 40, 50, and 65, 265. And then we have this, which is 270. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 280. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 290. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is right. 294 to save with today. Let me make some room for all of my denominations over here. So a good bit coming into this binder. And like I said, we have been having extra money because Josh has been working quite a bit. He's actually away today when I'm filming. You guys know I pre-record. He won't be away on the day that you're seeing this, but away today. But it's like a local away. He's only like, I don't know, 2.5 hours away today. So let's go ahead and get started. So that's why we have extra money to save with. In the last few months, we've been blessed with some extra work from him. And we will take all of the extra that we can get. All right, so we are going to start off with Sheila over at Gen X Budgets. I'm trying to see which challenge I want to do first. This one is more gentle than this. I think I want to do them both at the same time. Okay, so these are D dice that we're going to be rolling. All of these challenges are available in Sheila's Ko-Fi. So let's go ahead and do a 2, 3, and a 4 and see what we come up with. 3 and a 4. All right, so I have 2 3s. Okay, so a D2, a D3, and a D4. All right, so let's see what we are doing. I'm just going to mark these off. Okay, and we have 2, 2, and a 1, so that's $5 for that. And let's do a D8 and D10 and see what we get out of there. All right, I'm going to use a pink for this. So we have a ciao. Now, if I really wanted to save, so 1 and a 2, and I think that we can handle at least another roll. This is a D12. That is a 9. And let's go for the gusto and roll down our D20. Ooh, child, 18. Okay, yeah, definitely probably took it way too far. This is what happens when you don't know how to stop. Okay, so this is 27, 28, 29, and $30. So we will not be back to this today. So $35. Thank you, Bestie Sheila, for allowing me to use your challenges and save $35 in just one felt swoop. But that is okay. Like I said, guys, we have extra savings today. And like I said, a lot of this stuff is probably going to come in this binder and come right back out. We will see what all she needs. It's the dress that I'm not sure. I'm not going to let her completely fund everything by herself. I can't do that to her as her mother. So she wants to go half. That's perfectly fine. She's such a good kid. She's the type of child you definitely want to do things for because she is so driven and headstrong and just great at school. So definitely going to help her out. All right. So up next is Bestie Kim over Budgeting with Kim. And we are going to I want this to stay as long as possible because it's such a beautiful challenge. Let's go ahead and do this right here. We'll do this little rain cloud with the umbrella for $3 because Kim is going to help me save for something new as well. And I'll show you that here in a second. So we have 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, and 7, $37. So let's do this for 5. And we are keeping this challenge money separate from the rest because I want to be able to delineate what this challenge alone saved. All right, let's work on our Memorial Day challenge. And it says landed a free because of the brave. And let's go ahead and let's do 1. Let's not get too crazy with this. We'll roll a D6 dice and it'll tell us where to go. All right, number 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going down here for 8. So let's stop there because there's a new challenge of hers I want to start. So $8 coming in for that. Okay. And that has now saved $39. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get this clipped off. Oh, I think it goes this way. There we go. All right, so a new challenge from Bestie Kim is a challenge she sent me a while ago, and it's coming in just in time because Miss Michaela is on the cheer team. If you don't know that from last year, she is on the cheer team, and the fundraisers have started. Now, I don't fundraise for her. I just pay whatever it is that needs to be paid. I don't have time to be going door to door with her. I'm just not going to do it. So we're going to use this challenge. It's a mystery save because it doesn't say. and hopefully it's enough to cover her next fundraising amount. So let's go ahead and roll our dice. We're going to scratch number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's an 11. Okay, perfect. So I think this is going to be nice and spicy the way I need it to be. Bestie Kim knows this stuff is expensive. So she knew I need some money to save in here. So $11 coming into here. And if we can, we may come back to this one. We'll see. Let's get through the binder first. Bestie Sheila, we put a lot into her challenge. So I want to make sure that I at least get through the binder once before I worry about doing too many on a particular challenge. Okay, next up is from me, and we're working on 2 challenges. We are keeping the money together. I don't think this is going to particularly go to Mother's Day because that's today, but we will pull this at the end of the month. So let's go ahead and roll for our top one. Ain't No Hood Like Motherhood, number 3. 1, 2, 3, and that's a 6. So let's stop there on this one. And let's roll for our bottom one. 1. So we'll go right here for 2. So $8 coming into these challenges for myself. And I don't know, maybe I will keep this for me. I've been saving a lot of money out of my personal binder. All that money that came in from the Focus collab, yeah, definitely been pinching off of that money. So, but that's what we save for, right? We save so that we can spend and we're not, putting things on credit cards. So all right, next up, I think we're finishing this one from Tara at Lifted Up and Living. And so we just drop down one of each of these dice down and see what we save. So a D2, 3, a D4, a D5, a D6, and a D8. Okay, let's see what we are saving today. All right, so we have on our D2 a 1. On our D3, we have a 2. D4, we have a 1. D5, we have a 3. Oh, we got light numbers this week. D6 is a 1. And our D8 is a 3. So, okay, this was really, really nice to us this week. 1 and 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. 3 is 7. 1 is 8. And 3 more is $11 coming in here today. So let's see what we saved in total because this is a done challenge now. 20, 40, 55, 57, and $58 in our challenge from Tara at Lifted Up and Living. She did just send this out in Happy Mail. Tara, thank you so much for helping me save with this challenge. You will be eventually seeing this again in the future. I love those personalized challenges. They are so fun to save with. All right, guys. So helping us save for our baseball outing in June is from Anna Banana Budgets. It says Game Day 5. She is a big baseball mom. She has 2 boys who I think both play baseball and enjoy going to different baseball parks. So let's go ahead and roll our D6 dice to see where we're going today. It looks like we're working our way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go here, and that's a 2. So we're definitely going to go again. And I don't want to do too much on this because I know there's some spicy numbers on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go here for 3. All right, let's go one more time. I'm not in a particular rush to finish this because 1 and 2. Okay, so we're saving $6 today. We aren't going to our game until June, so we have time. Even though June's next month, child. I already bought the tickets. Tickets have been purchased. $6. And Josh did exactly what I thought he was going to say. And he said, I ain't going to no Pirates game. 10, 15, 17, 19, and 20. Yeah, he's like, I don't believe in the Pirates. He's a mess, man. So $20 out of 80. So $60 more to go in that one. Next up is Doodle Dollars. And let's get her challenge out. Have you ever listened to someone for a while and wondered, who ties your shoelaces? Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a very light challenge in, as the numbers. It says $30. So a lot of these numbers are going to be definitely low budget numbers. Let's go again. 3, 1, 2, 3. We're coming up here. And 5. Okay, so $8 coming in here today out of 30. Let's see what we have saved so far. I'm trying to get as much of that stuff off as I can. A lot of my personal challenges that I, make or print out, I do not laminate. because they're kind of like one and dones for me. 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, and 16. So that's why sometimes they look weird when I scratch them off, because they're not laminated. All right, 16 out of 30, so a little over halfway done on that one. Let's go ahead and move on to Bookish Mama Budgets. This is a brand new savings challenge for us. This was in Ko-Fi membership mail, and look how beautiful those scratches are. So gorgeous. And let's go ahead and roll and see where we're going. Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll go right here for 4, and I want to go again. This is a double-sided challenge, which most of her challenges are double-sided. 2, 1, and 2. And that's another 4. So we're going to start this off with $8 on this side. So stinking cute. So $8. Let's grab that. And let's go ahead and flip this over. This is a roll and save, and I have a D2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. Let's get through the book. We may do all the scratchers first before we do the roll and save. So let's just wait on that, because I like to drop all those down at one time to see what we're saving with, especially on days where I have a good bit of money to save with. Okay, next up is this duck challenge from Joe at CBA Mom Saves. Yo, what the duck? I can't believe you got plastic surgery. So stinking cute. Let's roll a D6 and see where we're going. All right, number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to work our way around. So each duck, I think I want to make 3. So, I want to make $1. So let's put $4 in for that one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's do 2 in this one. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Let's go again. Let's do 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's another $2. And for all I know, there could have been cards with this. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3. That's going to be $4. So let's put one back and grab a 5. So let's go ahead and stop there for now. Ooh, come on, get on there. Alrighty. So we have 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yep, that's right. $12. Okay, $12 to get this challenge started from Joe. That's a freebie in her Ko-Fi. Next up is from Becca Budget 777, and this is a beautiful challenge where it's a scratch off. Bloom where you're planted. I did purchase this out of her Etsy shop. Number 1 is 5. And let's go again. 3, 1, 2, 3 down here for 2. So $7 coming here this week. I want to stop there because we'll finish this up next week. $7. Okay, so 5 and 7. And now we have 10, 12, 14, 16. So let's do this. And let's cash this 20 in for 2 10s. Okay, perfect. So $16 in this challenge out of 28. So $8 between those next 2 scratch offs. All right, next up is Party Planner Papery, who's also helping us save for our baseball night out. We already finished this one, number 1. So we have 2, 3, and 4 left. Let me see, that's 3, 4, and this is 2. All right, let's go ahead and roll and see which one of these challenges we're scratching on. So number 3. And let's go ahead and finish up number 3. Oh, this is number 4. Count. So 3 and 2, $5. Let's go again. So 5. So that one's done. Make sure I'm still recording because I did just get a call. Okay, so 5 for that. All right. Let's go over here. 6. I want to go one more time. We'll go down here for 4. So $10 more. Sorry for all the background noise. I do have my windows open, and it's time of the day. People are getting off of work and being noisy with their muscle cars. I cannot complain with my loud car. All right, $10 more. So 15 coming in today. We'll be finishing up this challenge here shortly. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, $102. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this to the side and grab a $100 bill. and this is 102 out of 130. So I think I'm going to put these to the back since those are the done ones. And we only have 4 scratches left on that. Awesome. Okay, next up is Shar at Janny Love. This is her beautiful flower savings challenge. We're going to go ahead and finish this one up. It only has 2 scratches left on it. And we have to be careful because Shar is spicy. So we have a 5 and a 3 for $8. So let's go ahead and clean that up. And we should have 44 here now. 5, 7, and 8. And now in total we have 20, 35, 42, 3, and 4. So $44. That is correct. And we finished the challenge today, guys. Yay. I did not look in here ahead of time to see how much or if we were going to finish anything. So that is awesome. All right, next up is Boss Babe Budgets. This is a savings challenge that's helping us save for Father's Day. Let's go ahead and roll and see where we're going on this one. 3, 1, 2, and 3. And that's a 6. Definitely going to go one more time at least. Yeah, let's just go one more. I think we have enough to get through the binder, but let's just be sure. 1 and 2. So saving $7 today. This is a $50 savings challenge. So let's see what we have so far out of 50. Okay. So $7. And now we have $29 out of 50. So that's awesome. Getting there, getting there. All right, next up is Kimmy's Corner. I love this challenge. It's so stinking cute. If I'm moody, give me foodie. All right, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 2. And we'll go one more time. This saves, I think, 20-some dollars. $24. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here for $1. So $3 coming into this. And I think when I did get this, this was free. I think it might have a small charge on this now for this challenge. Okay, so $15. Let's go ahead and put this back for a 5. Keeping my envelopes as condensed as possible. All right, Kimmy's Corner. And we will probably be finishing it up in the next couple weeks. And moving on to a new challenge. Sorry, my envelopes are getting stuck on my binder. All right, Rainbow Monster Savings is coming up next. All right, let's get these kind of laid out here flat. And number 1's done, so let's go ahead and put that to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 we are saving. Let's make sure you can see everything. Let's move this up a bit. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and roll our color dot die. And we have a green, so green is $4. Let's go ahead and grab... Let's see, how many should we save with? We'll roll a D3. All right, 2. So we're going to do 2 of these. And we will save $8. And then I want to roll one more time, at least. We're getting down to the nitty gritty on these. I think I'm going to drop the D3 down with the color dot dice at the same time. Okay, perfect. So $8, 5, 7, and 8. And let's do both of them. All right, 1 on yellow. Is this the right one? I think this is. Okay, and that's going to be another $3. This is more like an orangey yellow, but that's okay. It all works. So 3 more bucks. All right, let's go one more time. This is where I get out of control. You just need to stop. Okay, 2 on red. Red's already done. So 3 on blue. See, this is why you should stop. Okay, $15 more. That's all right. Let's put a 5 back and we'll take a 20. We have enough, guys. We are doing okay. Let's go ahead and do 3 on here. And we're definitely done with this for today. And then we'll add up what we have so far in this challenge. Good been coming in here today. So hopefully by the time you see this video, I'll just be still laying in bed, not moving around, doing a bunch of nothing. Sometimes you need those type of days, girls. You just need a day where you do absolutely 0. Okay, so let's get this all the way together. I got money all over the place. So 40, there's some 2s. Here's another 2 and another 2. So we're going to condense this down here Give me a second. Okay, so we have 100, 20, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 152. So 152, we can definitely get rid of all of this and grab my only 50 that we had today for 152. Awesome. We are getting close on the 4s to being done, and the 6s as well. So this is a monster savings. Not only is it monster rainbows, it's monster savings. All right, Jamie at Charm Budgets is up next. Be the pop of color in a one shade world. Let's roll our D6 and see where we're going. I did purchase this out of her, I think it was her Etsy shop. So $8. Let's go one more time. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5. So $13 coming into here. Okay, 13. So let's see what's in here. Do we have 7? We do, and we'll grab a 20. So $21 saved out of 55. Oh, $31 saved out of 55. Sometimes they stick to the back of the challenge when they're laminated like that. All right, Not Just a Budget is up next. And we are working on this cute little ducky challenge. Also, that was a part of Beijing Girl Budget's competition. So here's where we're starting. Let's go ahead and get our game piece. And we have a 2, and that's duck is going to be a D2. So let's go ahead and mark that off. And let's see what we're saving today. $1. All right, let's go again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And every one of these are going to be $1. Okay, let's go again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $1. 2. 1 and 2. Going to be putting a lot of dollars in here, huh? Well, at least we could go a little bit, right? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 1 times 4 is $4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another $1. So let's put 1 back. Grab a 5. See how far we can make it through this board. 1, 2, 3 for $1. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's a D6. And we are saving $5. Okay, let's see. 5, 10. Okay, let's stop there. That is enough for today, because we put a good bit in here. Get carried away. 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, and $18. So let's do that. Put that back and grab a 10. Let's see. I got a lot of money I have to kind of sort out over here, because I'm just kind of throwing it to the side. Okay, 10, 15. Uh-oh, I didn't do that right. So we were supposed to have 18, right? So this 2 goes back. Okay, so 10, 15, 17, and 18, and Not Just a Budget. It says, I had a great day today. This is my resting duck face. Don't judge a book by its cover. Isn't that what they say? This next one up is from Brittany over at Dreamy Budgets. Not to brag or anything, but I can forget what I'm doing while I'm doing it. So isn't that the truth? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is a 9. I want to go again, though. We are doing okay. We're actually going to make our way back around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1 for 10. Okay, that's perfect. So $10 coming in this week. This is a mystery save, so we will find out together how much we save in this in total. I did order this off of her Etsy. Brittany has a beautiful shop. It's very girly. Let's put these 2 10s back for 20, and we put these 2 1s back for 2. So $22 saved in here so far. And since we missed Lulu last week, let's go ahead and at least do her once, because I feel bad that we didn't do anything in hers. All right, we're doing a 2. Let's go ahead and grab a green and get that colored in. And this is really our catch-all, but I missed her last week completely. So $23. Let's do, okay, we'll just leave that like that. I will condense that down later. I think we're going to end up finishing this one today anyway. Let's go back to the beginning. We're going to skip Sheila at Gen X Budgets. Let's go ahead and put a little bit in this Team Champion Cheer Mom challenge. Because like I said, I got to get this one done so I can pay for her fundraising. They are selling bundt cakes. So I'm going to end up with a bunch of bundt cakes. Ooh, Bestie Kimmy. Child, you must have knew. You must have knew I needed to save some money. So $22 in this so far. Let's stop there. Keep working our way through the binder. Yes. I wonder if they all 11s. Wouldn't it be something if Kim made them all 11s? All right. We will go on mine again. Since these are Mother's Day challenges and today's Mother's Day, we'll make our way through all of these challenges because we're going to be making way for 4th of July stuff and more Father's Day items. Okay. 2, 1 and 2. That's a D3. D3 says to save 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, let's go for our bottom challenge. 2. Let's do 1 and 2 over here. And $2 over here. Okay, clean that up. So another $5 coming in between 2 of these. And what I'm not going to do is keep counting and condensing. That's what we're not going to do. I do want to start this one, though, from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. It's a color roll and save. So let's see where we're starting off. We're starting off with green, which is a 2. Okay, let's color that in. Let's go again. Orange is 5. All right, we'll use this lighter orange. Okay, and let's go one more time. And we have another green for 2. So this is going to be a mystery save because we have some D dice that we have to roll. So $9 to get this challenge started. All right, back to Anna Banana Budgets. Her Game Day Vibes Challenge. Let's go ahead and we'll start from the beginning because I don't remember where we left off. 4. And let's go one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 4. So we're putting $8, 8 more dollars in here. Boop. Not leaving it on there long enough. All right, so what do we have in here? Is that all the money that we saved so far? $20? Okay, so 8 coming in. So for 28 out of 80. All right, Doodle Dollars. Actually, yeah, that's right. Doodle Dollars is up next. Let's just go ahead and pick one and scratch. We'll go down here. And that's 4. And 2 for 6. So we'll probably finish this up next week. Let's see. Do we have $4 over here? We do not. So let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we should still be able to condense. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And a 10. Okay, sorry I had to do it that way. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. So it just makes it easier for me to figure out. Okay, Bookish Mama Budgets is up next. Definitely going to just scratch on hers. I don't want to take a chance with the roll and save quite yet. All right, let's go ahead and we'll roll. 3, 1, 2, and 3. And that's a 2. Let's go one more time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, $7 more coming in. All right, so 7 plus 3 is a 10. So $15 saved. Forgot to get my 5. I think I might have to change the batteries in that. I think it might be about time. Sorry for the train. You guys know I live near the railroad tracks, and it's not always that we get a train, but why wouldn't I get a train when I'm trying to record, right? All right, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is 1 times 2. 4. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4 for our D4. And that's a 3. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go one more time. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for D6. And that tells us $6. All right, we're stopping there for today. So let's put this 4 back and grab a 10. We put another $11 in here. All righty, so we have a little bit of money left, so let's keep on going. Becca budgets, I think we're going to be, let's skip her. Let's see how far we can get on Party Planner Papery. I think I'm just going to scratch. So 5. Let's do one on the other card, and then we will finish this up for sure next week. So 7 more bucks coming into here. 5 and 7. Okay. For sure we'll finish this up next week. Because what do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I know I want to finish up Lulu's. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's see if we can do 2 more on Kimmy's and we'll finish hers next week. So 3 and 3 is 6. Ooh, I know we have enough, but will we be able to finish Lulu's as well? Okay, $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So definitely going to be finished quite a few next week, which is exciting in itself. All right, Lulu, let's see what's left on yours. Perfect. We have $3. We need 3 to finish this up, and that's what I call a good time when you are saving, and it ends up being a perfect finish. So we should have $26 here. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Love it. Thank you, Miss Lulu, for being my catch-all for the last few weeks. So we did finish 2 challenges, our catch-all and our challenge from Char at La Belle Petite Boutique. This is where I got this challenge from. Oh, actually, I think she sent this to me in Happy Mail for Pen Pal Happy Mail. So, but that's all of our money, guys. $290 some odd dollars gone just like that in a matter of 37 minutes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Please, please try to enjoy your time with family and loved ones. Get some good rest. It'll be time to get back to the grind tomorrow. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're working out in the workforce, it is a grind, even when you're at the crib. So please enjoy your day. And I love you all. Thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube family. I'll see you tomorrow in our mini Monday savings challenges, where we're going to save about $100 in those. And then Tiny Tuesdays, we will pack those binders full of money to have big savings from tiny little challenges. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Take care and bye.